South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators. Fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again. Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. We got some more late night reactions for you guys. And this time I'm bringing y'all the Dave Fire in the Booth. A bunch of y'all really enjoyed my Dave reactions. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the whole UK. All my UK subscribers. And all my subscribers in general, man, all over the world, bro. Appreciate all the support y'all give the channel. And, you know, I'm sorry if I don't get to get all y'all requests, but I try my best. And, you know, a majority of y'all really like Dave, man. And I'm starting to really get in tune with his music. Well, all I've heard so far was these freestyles. So soon, eventually, I'm going to react to songs. I want to see if I could do a reaction to his whole album or a live stream. And do an album review or just a reaction and see how that goes. But yeah, pardon me, I know I'm looking like a werewolf right now. I broke night yesterday to get my hair braided, and I was supposed to get a shape up, but the barber had other plans. He didn't even show up. He had something to do, and that shit really got me mad. So I broke night. I woke up at 8 p.m. and I was kind of upset about that because this is actually the day where I can actually record all day. And I would have had videos out sooner and a lot more, but you know, I'm gonna just try to knock out as much as I can tonight and bring y'all some more videos. But I know I haven't done any UK shit in about like 2 days or something, so you know, I'm trying to get you guys covered, you know, because I really rock with y'all. I really enjoy doing the UK reactions. It's challenging, it's fun for me, and y'all got some great artists. So let's hop in this joint. Let's check it out, man. Dave Fire in the Booth. Supposedly this is a re-upload or a leaked video. I don't know what happened to the original. Somebody fill me in, but let's get into this shit. I know what we do on this channel, bro.
I know you gonna dig
Break
this.
down the bars.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Quality shit, bro.
Yeah.
Duke it.
Shout out Charlie.
Sonic
Let's get him,
Boom.
fam.
Does he have a Sonic Boom tag or sound effect? Cause that shit'd be hard. You hit him with the do get Sonic Boom. Now I don't feel like playing Street Fighter.
Listen. I'm
He about to go off, huh? I hear the beat already.
The other day someone said I was fake. I nearly lost my mind. I'm out on a grind for what? I put in so much time for what? The fame don't impress me. I'll still get active like Jet Li. I'm trying to stay balanced like music is
He said, listen, the fame don't impress me because I'll still get active like Jet Li. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see me getting a little recognition and people starting to get to know me and I'm becoming popular, don't get it twisted, bro, because I can still get active like Jet Li. Like the movie The One. I think that's my favorite Jet Li movie, The One, bro. I haven't seen that shit in a long time, but I gotta see that shit again because I really like that. Shout out to Jet Li, legend in the game. But yeah, bro, don't think because, you know, a dude a little bit famous, I'm not even famous. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just speaking for like his point of view. Don't think because he's famous that he won't get active like Jet Li. And then someday somebody called me fake the other day. Get the fuck out of here. Bring that shit back.
Someone said I was fake. I nearly lost my mind. I'm out on a grind for what? I put in so much time for what? The fame don't impress me. I'll still get active like Jet Li. I'm trying to stay balanced like music is a myth. And every song I make is getting easier to stray from the message that I bring to the table. You ain't eating if your friends ain't eating with.
Ooh, that's a fact right there, bro. You ain't eating if your friends ain't eating with you. All right, because if you see one dude in the team that's shining and eating and nobody around him is, get away from that dude, bro. He's selfish. He's all for himself, and his empire will crumble eventually. You got to make sure that everybody around you is solid. Because if one fall, then we're gonna hold the other person. We could all hold you up. I'm saying y'all supposed to hold each other down. But yeah, he said, look, the music is getting easier to make, and it's easier to stray from the message that he puts in his songs. I guess he's trying to say, like, you know, he's tired of he speaks positivity. From what I've seen so far, everything has a good message behind it. He's not glorifying the violence of the street shit. He's trying to give y'all the pros and the cons. And he's basically saying, look, it's easier to stray from that message because people be doing too much, man. Like, sometimes you just tired of preaching and you just like, fuck it, bro. I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. I'm gonna let them learn for themselves. Bring it back.
I stay balanced like music is a myth, and every song I make is getting easier to stray from the message that I bring to the table. You ain't eating if your friends ain't eating with. Dickheads, 09 take me back. I lost $2,000 last week and didn't make it back. And teachers wonder why I don't work well. I'm broke as hell, and music made me known as well. So I invested in crow and shells, cause where I'm from you slip, you're getting poked as well. So
he said he invested in what? Crow and shells. So he's basically saying he invested in birds. If he said crow, I'm assuming he means birds, like bricks, coke, and in shells, bullets. Bring that back.
energy and flow and give none of it to girls, cause the one I have is special like a lover. And I said Grace, Rich Miller, I set pace. I've done a mix between Heath Ledger and Malcolm X.
What the fuck? I'm went too far. Holy shit.
Known as well, so I invested in crow and shells, cause where I'm from you slip, you're getting poked as well. So Bun General or Sad, we're a bag of rebels. This crow's got a bag of bass and you're a bag of treble. How can I listen to a man who ain't playing when you talk about?
He said, hold up, that was a bar right there. A bag of treble. Basically meaning like a bag of coke. Treble. Bass. Treble is like bass, and bass is another word for coke, white. Bring that back.
In crow and shells, cause where I'm from you slip, you're getting poked as well. So Bun General or Sad, we're a bag of rebels. This crow's got a bag of bass and you're a bag of treble. How can I listen to a man who ain't playing when you talk about a game from the side like Gary Neville? I'm involved, I'm on a pitch, I'm a centre mid. I don't need to send for kids, I'll turn up where your college or your centre is and send you 6, you dick.
He said, I ain't gotta send no kids, cause I'll show up where your college center is and send you 6. Like basically, I don't gotta send nobody to do my own dirty work. I'm gonna go show up to your college center and do it myself. Send you 6 bars, man. Let's keep going.
I've let so many violations slide, G. Guys don't like me, and now they wanna get a name. I'm waiting with a like try me, and watch what the outcome is. I'm a mix between Heath Ledger and Malcolm X. Outspoken, but I don't make sense.
He said, I'm a mix between Heath Ledger and Malcolm X. Damn. I don't know what to say about that. Heath Ledger and Malcolm X. I never thought I'd hear the two in the same sentence. That's funny right there. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Rest in peace, Malcolm X.
A name, I'm waiting with a like try me, and watch what the outcome is. I'm a mix between Heath Ledger and Malcolm X. Outspoken, but I don't make sense. Cause one day it's put the knives down and put the peace signs up, and next day I'm at your home instead.
Basically, he's saying he's a hypocrite. Because what I'm preaching don't make sense. Because one day I'm saying, you know, put the weapons down. I'm preaching peace, positivity. But then the next day I'm kicking down your door in your home. So yeah, it usually be like that, man. Human beings are complex individuals. So, you know, nobody's perfect in this world. Don't be too hard on yourselves.
My pride and respect, I bought my man a tech. 10 side days, getting calls at like 9, it's a mess. I put time in my craft, an hour in my coursework and 9 in my bars. You don't know about grinding my...
He said, I put time in my craft, 9 hours on my bar. Like, ooh, hold up. Basically saying he really put time into developing these skills that he is now displaying on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? He put 9 hours just working on the bars, another 20 hours on the flow. You know, he's breaking that shit down for y'all. Let's bring it back.
Calls at like 9, it's a mess. I put time in my craft, an hour in my coursework and 9 in my bars. You don't know about grinding my dog. I put my life in my art, my life on the line for my Marge. Real rap, she put life in my heart. I give nothing less. If the truth hurts, I like being lied to. I can't deal with issues in the ways that I would like to. It's funny how I've always got a text to reply to. That's why I went and got 3 lines. That's a haiku. Paranoia got me stressing, man. I'm thinking that they're planning SLR. I got...
Hold up. We gotta bring that little back right there. He dropping too many bars at once. Too many bars right there. He said, if the truth hurts, I like being lied to. Nah, brother. I'd rather know the truth no matter what. I can respect somebody that keep it real with me, even if I don't like the outcome of the truth. Because I don't like not knowing things, you know? Like if something is like clawing in the back of my mind and bothering me, I'd rather have the peace of mind of knowing what it is. It's gonna hurt. Truth hurts, but eventually, you know, the truth that hurts you will make you stronger.
My life on the line for my Marge. Real rap, she put life in my heart. I
Life
give
in my
nothing
heart.
less. If the truth hurts, I like being lied to. I can't deal with issues in the ways that I would like to. It's funny how I've always got a text to reply to. That's why I went and got 3
deal with
lines.
the
That's a
issues.
haiku. Paranoia got me stressing, man. I'm thinking that they're planning SLR. Got a cannon. I ain't taking photos. I'm aiming at your bros and taking shots like Tenerife. Then I'm out the door like I just got a shot for 10 of each. Pride will be the end of me. I'll just lose my cool and use it all over petty beef. You couldn't comprehend it, G.
Ooh, look at that wordplay right there. He said pride will be the end of me. Cause I would just use the tool to end the. Hold up. I don't want to mess this up. Let's bring that back. But that little wordplay right there, that was hard.
Like I just got a shot for 10 of each. Pride will be the end of me. I'll just lose my cool and use it all over petty beef. You couldn't comprehend it, G. Life has been an effery. Color scheme's grey. Got me questioning my God on all the times I said grace. Reg Miller, I set pace. I've ducked you.
Reggie Miller, I set pace. Bars, NBA line right there. He hit us with. You know what I'm saying? Because Reggie Miller was on the Paces, and he said something else. Bring it back.
Life has been an effery, color scheme's grey.
Life has been a fuckery.
My God on all the times I said grace. Reg Miller, I set pace. I've ducked youths down, I had to run the same day. Surge, tell me I'm just venting on a low. And me plus 4 might just turn up at your show. Me watching in the venue, man, we're leaving with a soul. I ain't tweeting little hoes, I need my peas to come and grow. All these catties on the roads, in and out, they come and go. For a month they wanna know, so I send them to my bros. They give a damn about my age, watch my energy and flow.
Basically saying, man, these chicks are for everybody. He give them to his bros. He be on the road, they just come and go, you know? It's like, I ain't got the time for them, man. I'ma just send them to my bros.
None of it to girls, cause the one I have is special like a lover and a friend to me. You sent for her, you send for me. Let her go try it, man. A chick can catch fire like Katniss Everdeen. No chicks can catch fire like any one of my...
Ooh, he hit us with a Hunger Game bar. He said the chick, if you send a chick for me, she gonna catch fire like Katniss Everdeen. He said it better than the way I just said it. I'm just going off of my improvisation. You know, improvising, but that was a hard line, man. I used to like the Hunger Game movies, but they got kind of whack. Which one was the best one? The first one. Why is it always the first movie in the franchise that's always the best? Part 2 was kind of weak, but the last 2 were decent. I'll say the last 2 were pretty decent, but yeah, it started getting whack to me.
Special like a lover and a friend to me. You send for her, you send for me. Let her go try it, man. A chick can catch fire like Katniss Everdeen. No chicks can catch fire like any one of my ex-girls. Me, I couldn't breathe, I needed space, that was ex-hell. How can I wish my ex well? I still got ex-hate. Bryson Tiller, I was trying to see my ex change. I'm Scott Summers now, nothing but an ex-man. Still trying to test my brain in the AM, that's an ex-am. Then it's on to her next.
He hitting us with that X scheme, you know what I'm saying? He said, hold up, bring that back, because he said a lot.
Fire like any one of my ex-girls. Me, I couldn't breathe, I needed space, that was ex-hell. How can I wish my ex well? I still got ex-hate. Bryson Tiller, I was trying to see my ex change. I'm Scott Summers now, nothing but an ex-man. Still
He said, I'm Scott Summers now, nothing but her X-Men. You know, Scott Summers, Cyclops from X-Men.
trying to test my brain in the AM, that's an ex-am. It's on to her next man, still scarred by my ex-holes. Could show her true colours in a photo, that's an expo. So how could you ever bad me?
Right where he said, I'm still scarred by my ex-hoes, man, I can relate to that, bro. Got a lot of scars that done healed up, and it's due to women. That's why. But you know what, man? I won't change a thing because it made me stronger now. I appreciate that. Y'all gave me clarity. Sometimes you could let it break you and you fall off, but you got to use that as motivation. Like, where you played me? I bet. I'm going to make sure you regret that every day the rest of your life by being successful and doing things that you could have been doing with me, but you wanted to be a slime ball.
I had my brothers and I never had me. How could you ever bad me? If I made 6 bills, I gave my right hand free and told my brothers no snitching. Still, I got some good friends I couldn't put in that position. Doesn't mean that we're unique, so we're different. Cause my G's have ambition. Past the streets, we see past the image. Cause you're the last friend by the grave of the prison hall. And you're the first friend to tell him to be a criminal. The young G just died, you're wondering why. It was you who gave him drugs and a knife. It was you.
She said a young G just died over drugs and a knife, and it was you that gave him that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he said, listen, he's a loyal friend. If he made 6 bands, he gave his boy 3, told his brothers never snitch. But there was still guys that good friends of his he could never put on just because of the fact, you know, like he don't want them to get caught up in that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to give you this work, this gun, because if something happens to you, I'm going to feel responsible. You know, that's something you got to come on into your own, like, and learn for yourself. I'm not going to influence somebody to do something that they not ready for or they not built for. And that's what he's basically saying. Bring that back. This little thing in the screen is annoying me right now.
Past the streets, we see past the image, cause you're the last friend by the grave of the prison hall, and you're the first friend to tell him to be a criminal. The young G
You're the
just
last
died
friend
to
at the
wonder
grave.
why. It was you who gave
You
him.
say you're the last friend at the grave of the prison, but you're the first one to influence them to do something criminal. Like, you're not there for them when they die or when they go to jail, but you're the first one there when they doing something wrong, influencing them. Just like what I said before. Bring that back.
Past the image, cause you're the last friend by the grave of the prison hall, and you're the first friend to tell him to be a criminal. The young G just died, you're wondering why. It was you who gave him drugs and a knife. It was you, and now you're pissed because he caught another case. When you practically walked him to the gate, be careful who you step with.
Practically
Your gang
walked
will
him to
talk
the
you to a
gate.
grave. The road I'm walking is a maze, 6 paths like the sage. Had me in and out of raves with a flicker on my waist to give a fuck if it's winter or I'll catch him slipping in the rain. And my man thought that I was slipping on the train, but he's pissed because I've always got a dip or a chain. I ain't a witness to the jakes.
Damn.
I'm trying to put an image in a frame for the lyrics that I've written on a page. The way I'm living isn't fake. Them man wanna G-check me, but can't do it to my face, cause I got killers in a cage. Show part.
Said they want to G-check me, but they can't do it to my face because I got killers in the gauge. He said something up. Yo, he dropping too many bars. I'm sorry if I keep pausing a lot, but there's so many bars in this joint. We're gonna bring this shit back.
The road I'm walking is a maze, 6 paths like the sage. Had me in and out of raves with a flicker on my waist to give a fuck if it's winter or I'll catch him slipping in the rain. And my man thought that I was slipping on the train, but he's pissed because I've always got a dip or a chain. I ain't a witness to the jakes. I'm trying to put an image in a frame for the lyrics.
He said, I'm trying to put an image in the frame for the lyrics on the page. He's just painting a picture like Picasso.
That I've written on a page, the way I'm living isn't fake. Them man wanna G-check me, but can't do it to my face, cause I got killers in a cage. Show party or a rave, I bring gorillas on the stage. They ain't a rapper or a singer in my lane, a musician in my league. You man wouldn't believe that we've lost half our G's to jealousy and greed. And me, I think it was the weed, cause them boy there fell off. The same guys used to come around and eat gel off. We're in country making no profit. 2 grand off of cash boys with no losses. And if they put me in a station and there's no comment, no comment, no comment, they can keep me to the sunrise from littering to gun crime. The code that I live by, I die by. Man, you give your life for, you can get sky by. Serve like a drive-by.
He said the man you give your life for, you could get sky-byed. You know, basically the person that you ride out for be the same one that'll do you dirty, kill you, and send you to the sky. You're gonna get sky-byed. Basically, yeah. Bring that shit back. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. There's really nobody in his level, bro. He's one of a kind. Dave is one of a kind so far, from what I heard. The little bit of sample that I got from him, his music, or his bars, whatever, ain't nobody in his lane, bro. He's one of a kind, bro.
To eat gel off, we're in country making no profit. 2 grand off a cash boy with no
making
losses.
no profit.
And if they put me in a station and there's no comment, no comment, no comment, they can keep me to the sunrise from littering to gun crime. The code that I live by, I die by. Man, you give your life
that I
for,
live by,
you can
I
get
die
sky
by.
Serve like a drive-by. Yeah, I meant drive through like how, what, why, who. Take you off the map and have your mother thinking, why you? I've done so much wrong just so I can make the right move. They're still trying to draw me out. These youths need to.
He said, I done so much wrong just so I can make the right moves. It usually be like that, man. A lot of times we do things, we make choices, and we live a certain way, but it's all for the same. Well, I would think it's all to do good, to do better, because nobody wants to do that shit forever. But there's some people that feed off the evil. They enjoy being in the hood. They enjoy doing gangster shit. They cannot change for whatever. That's just who they are. But a majority of us, you know, like whoever lived that life, you know, we don't want to live that life forever. We just doing things so we could do the right things, even though we're doing the wrong things at that time.
Sort it out. No one believes the stuff you claim to have done. You're on Snapchat, I'm on Radio 1. What don't you get about this? I made
You on
my mommy
Snapchat,
smile.
I'm on Radio 1.
Uni man, I made my mother proud. You was in and out of town, doing country for an older, probably didn't see a pound. You want beef, I give cows. Better yet, I give herds.
Beef, I give
Just
cows.
your surge, I'm the realest guy around. So bang your doors up and down. That's from Whitemore, Swellside, Belmarsh, ISIS, ACAT, Live for Scales, and yeah, perfect. You know the rest, innit? Free my brothers. Get me. My life! Get me.
I'm gonna be honest, this gotta be like a top 5 Fire in the Booth freestyle. At this point, I still feel Jordan has the best classic, like the best Fire in the Booth, hands down, is Jordan. This right here is in the top 5 though. I don't know where I would put it, but it's definitely in the top 5.
Alright, Charlie, let the B run. We're gonna run into the next one.
Jeez!
Aye, shout out my brothers.
You, my friend, are an absolute beast, cuz.
Be feeling like I done just came up for exercise after listening to Dave.
Hey!
Aye, my brothers.
Hey!
Get me.
Jeez. Certain rappers calling my phone already saying enough already, fam. Enough already.
Alright, straight into the next one though. It's a bit calmer still.
They're gliding in, yeah?
Yeah, gliding into this one still. Yeah, man. Listen,
Like that, Dave, yeah?
I want these man to think about this one still. I want these man to think about this one. It's a lot still. Listen,
Spielberg.
real rap, yeah?
About to be a movie.
Cool.
Talk to him, Dave.
My mum, she taught me to be self-sufficient. She always said to put power in yourself. She shared her hours and her wealth so I could stand here and share this wisdom. Worked 3 jobs and a little wage from her youth to her middle age. And that was all so I could study right and live okay when it was cooking wood and little hay. I know my mum, she didn't break, still fall first.
Damn. Oh my God, it's just it's too much right there. I can't even like just pause it because everything he's saying right there is real shit. Shout out to his mom. You know what I'm saying? From her little kid to her middle age, she worked 3 jobs just so he could be hit. Come on, let's bring that back.
Efficient. She always said to put power in yourself. She shared her hours and her wealth so I could stand here and share this wisdom. Worked 3 jobs and a little wage from her youth to her middle age. And that was all so I could study right and live okay when it was cooking wood and little hay. I know my mum, she didn't break, still 4:30 dinner made. Let's talk about your system then. Let's talk about our place in here. Let's talk about our prisons then. When we're so stuck in London, people blind, we only see the ends. Out of 63 million blacks only make 3%. And we have no say when you think, because you refuse to vote like conservative politics.
He said out of 63 million, that they only make up 3%. How's that possible? Bring that back.
Talk about our place in here. Let's talk about our prisons then. When we're so stuck in London, people blind, we only see the ends. Out of 63 million blacks
People
only
blind,
make 3%.
we only see the ends.
And we have no say when you think, because you refuse to vote like conservative policies ain't been a problem for the youths on road and raps is doing law. He sat down on the floor and watched it. 2 members of a jury in a court playing noughts and crosses, bored as hell. They gave him guilty in that court as well. Didn't focus on the case, but he's in jail. I guess that all is well. No incentive to pay attention for a jury. The system didn't pay when most.
God damn, he's like he's going against the system, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's taking on the politicians now. This is for them. The dudes that make the laws and sign them. Honestly, I feel like voting is a waste of time. I don't feel like it changes anything. I feel like it's an illusion of freedom. That's just me. Yeah, y'all see things on the outside, but you got to take a deeper look at it. Man, y'all can vote all y'all want. I don't believe a president is elected. I believe he is selected. There's a lot of deeper shit going on in this world that people ain't privy to, or they just too dumb enough to understand, or they don't care. 9 times out of 10, they just don't care to bother to know the truth, but the truth is scarier. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the movie The Matrix. That's exactly what life is, bro. Man, let me not get started. But yeah, he's going in right there, man. That shit sounds hard. He's talking about how, I guess he's talking about his brother's case. How the jury didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to find the guy guilty because he was black. And, you know, all is well, basically, you know. As long as they found him guilty, they didn't care about the facts of the case. They didn't care nothing about what was the truth. Bring that back.
Playing noughts and crosses, bored as hell. They gave him guilty in that court as well. Didn't focus on the case, but he's in jail. I guess that all is well. No incentive to pay attention for a jury. The system didn't
no
pay.
Incentive
when
to
most
pay
of them
attention.
are bored, why out of touch and middle age.
No incentive to pay attention, but the jury is gonna pay because incentives is like, oh my God, it's like payment. You know, you get incentives, like you get paid for certain things. Wow.
No incentive to pay attention for a jury. The system didn't pay when most of them are bored. Why out of touch and middle age? Like
bored, why out of touch and middle age?
Gotta hope the kid's okay. Please take him off the streets for my children and my sister's sake. They don't need to see the details because he's young, black and guilty. He's got a gold tooth and a tracksuit. Send him to jail. He's gonna kill me. We feel misrepresented, but you chose to jump on Twitter over petitions and referendums. I swear to God, I'll never get this. You claim to be active when I know that you won't make a change. You'd rather go to district with some bitches and then make it rain. I know some real guys that own yards and never splashed on cars like Artif and Wasif, who are still working hard in London when they got properties in Pakistan. I swear that they're my inspiration. We're the generation that's infiltrating all these different places, and we're the generation who mold and craft how the system changes. Black doctors, Arab judges, we just need a little patience.
black doctors, Arab judges. We just need a little patience. But where's the Ooh, yeah, man, this shit right here is a statement. You know, like this guy is on. It's like he's on that Tupac shit, bro. Trying to change the system, a revolutionary. But you know, that's a battle nobody's gonna ever win. Nobody's gonna beat that system. That system that's in place has been there since the beginning of time. It isn't going away. As long as the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, that's what it comes down to. It's not about policies. It's not about Democrat versus Republican. It's not about that. It all comes down to the rich versus the poor. The rich decide the laws. The government, the bankers, they pay off these lawmakers. They decide what's going to be in policy and whatever fits their agenda. If it's something, and it's always about the money, bro. It always comes down to the money. You know, if you ain't got money to make a change, you ain't going to make a change just by using your voice. I'm sad to say, you know, that's just being idealistic, you know? People being naive and not knowing the world for what it really is. Stop thinking about what you think the world is. Let's start looking at it for what it is.
That's infiltrating all these different places, and we're the generation who mold and craft how the system changes. Black doctors, Arab judges, we just need a little patience. No, we just need
patience
a little
ran
strength.
out.
This isn't for the upper class, it's for everyone that lives in debt, that mortgages and bills affect, that work away and live in sweat. For every
Look what did I just say, bro? What did I just say? He's talking about the upper class. He says not for them. It's for the people that live in debt. You know, but the thing is that mentality, that poor mentality is something that we need to get out of, you know, because there's an abundance in this world. You know, there's not a lack of anything. Like when they say there's food short, there's not. They create those problems, man. Those problems are created. We create our own problems, but the solutions are all around us. You know what I'm saying? There should be no reason why there's people starving in the world. I don't believe that there's food shortages. I don't believe none of that bullshit that they tell you. When God made the world, he made it abundantly. You can't even count how many trees there were or how many like grass. It's just, bro, there's an abundance. They just teach people to have a poor mentality, and that's why people are poor and they can't come up out of it. And that's also compounded by the fact that they got laws in place and they set it up for us to lose, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where entertainment comes and becomes a distraction, because people just want to be entertained. They don't care that they're getting robbed every day of their life, working a job that you're never gonna fucking get nothing out of. You're just living paycheck to paycheck. You ain't really getting no real wealth. You know what I'm saying? You can't go a vacation once a year. Come on, fuck that. I'm not trying to be in poverty. I'm trying to live life. Life is short. You only live it once, man. So you might as well follow your dreams, work on your goals, and try to experience what the world has to offer. That's what God wanted. For us to experience this world and all of its beauty.
Single prisoner that comes home just to re-offend. Not for any single dad that left, for every single mum instead. For every trap star that bangs stars and works the ends to earn some bread. I flirt with death and cuddle life. I work this pen long last.
I flirt with death and cuddle life and work this pen. That guy's a poet. I don't even look at him like a rapper, bro. This guy is not a rapper. He's a motherfucking poet / revolutionary / painter, because he's painting pictures. And a prophet. I say he's a prophet. I give him that.
And I work a pen. I heard the devil curse these ends that took my brothers, hurt my friends. We lost our freedom and our lives. And if you think I'm telling lies, right, it's a 20-minute drive. And then we have a city filled with life. Big business, flashing lights. Two completely different sides. Juxtaposed from guns and knives. They buy some clothes, we clutch a knife. For different reasons, most for pride. One fucking in this ride like Humpty Dumpty, have you fried?
He just said for different reasons, but the most is for pride. Because that's what it usually is, man. A lot of the drama and the bullshit and the fuckery that goes on in the hood is over pride. Stuff that really don't have nothing, like, it could be avoided. But your pride and your ego won't let you back down, or won't let you let somebody slide. Or, you know, pride is the first sin. You know, if you read the Bible, pride was the first sin that the devil committed. That's why he got kicked out of heaven. Because he was prideful. He didn't want to bow down to us. God had the angels, when he created us, he had the angels bow down to us. And the devil was like, why should I bow down to them? They made of clay, we're made of fire. Or of dirt. I'm saying I'm made of fire, I'm the most beautiful thing. God didn't see it that way.
I hope you got money on your mind, but ours and theirs is different types. I'm trying to show you, man, the light.
Trying to show y'all the light.
Trying to show you, man, the light. Listen.
Wow.
Trust me,
Man.
Trying to enlighten y'all, man. With these bars, man. These bars were enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? If you get food for thought when you hear him, bro. It's like he's feeding your soul. This is soul food. It's not that microwavable rap. You know what I'm saying? You hear it once, you never want to listen to it again. This is something that you need to listen to multiple times to catch every line. Just digest it, man. Digest these bars. It's food for your soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could learn something from Dave, and this kid is awesome, man. Amazing. This was the best freestyle I've heard from Dave. And I look forward to checking out more of his joints, man. So if you guys new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram too. Show some love to my Instagram, man. We have 400 subscribers, but I want to be at 1K on my Instagram, man. So show my Instagram some love, man. I'm about to make a post on the channel for that. All right. Leave any comments below, any suggestions, any reactions you want to see from the UK or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just let me know. I'll try my best to get to them. It's your boy Dollars. I'll holler you ready.